What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm starting a little test run for franchise next year. I'm starting a brand new series. I know I start new series and a lot of them I don't finish, but so I'm not gonna give a promise that I'll finish this series, but there's really no end to a series just like this one. I could stop after 2 teams, 3 teams if I wanted to. But today, guys, we are going to start what we're gonna call the Contenders series. It is a franchise rebuild video, but what my goal is, depending on how this first one goes, my goal is to make a team contenders within 1 season. So we're gonna start today with the Orioles, and we're gonna see what we can do in the offseason / spring training to make the Orioles a contender for 2019. We're gonna do this as well in 2019, the show, but we did get a roster from the vault, and it's not the most up-to-date one. I think the last thing that they changed from it was Nelson Cruz went to the Twins. So Nelson Cruz is on the Twins, and that's the newest thing that we got on this roster. What I'm gonna need from you guys is to let me know your rating of the team after we simulate everything down in the comment section down below. And if you want me to do more of this, I need you guys to show as much support as possible. Share, like, let's try to get this video to 100 likes right away. And also, let's get new subscribers aboard on MLB The Show, guys. So, and then, one more thing. Let me know which team you guys want me to do next. Preferably a team that's like a little harder. Like the Orioles are going to be one of the harder teams to turn around because they had one of the worst seasons in the MLB last year. I believe actually the worst season last year in MLB. So let's get started, guys, and let's see what we can do to turn this franchise around and make them into contenders. Here we go. So the only thing I'm really going to do are the coaches' tasks. It's only going to be 1 season. If it needs to be 2 seasons, I will do that in the future videos, but this is just like a test run basically for the Orioles today. Player development management tasks will be auto-managed as well as general manager tasks, which are hiring and firing staff, 40-man rosters, and all that kind of stuff. Trading I can still do, but mainly just gonna do a lot of my stuff in spring training and / off-season basically. This is not really the off-season, but yeah. So what we are going to do first, let's actually look at who's on our roster right now, our lineup. So the best player that the Orioles have is an 88 overall Jonathan VR, and then you got Jace Peterson, who's a little bit younger, Trey Mancini, a couple years into the league as well, Mark Trumbo, Renato Nunez, Chris Davis at an ugly 65 overall, Joey Rickard at 70, and Chance Cisco, one of their top prospects, and Cedric Mullins, another young guy here. So the pitching rotation looks like Dylan Bundy is their top player, Alex Cobb, Andrew Kashner, Jimmy Yacobonis, I think that's how you say that, and Jeffrey Ramirez. And in their bullpen, David Hess, Garrett Clevenger, Miguel Castro, Mike Wright, Tanner Scott. A lot of low. Michael Givens is probably their best pitcher at closing pitcher, but a lot of players ranked really low over here for the Orioles. So last year, the Orioles finished at 47 wins and 115 losses, and the first thing that we are going to do is make some trades, guys. We're gonna make some blockbuster moves right here. Probably going to trade some of our top prospects to get MLB ready teams. So if we want to be contenders, we got to give those up, right? We got to give up the likes of Chance Cisco is gonna be one of the guys I'm gonna give up. Let's see who else. Ryan Mountcastle, another a potential kind of guy, and Hunter Harvey. So we're actually gonna just do the suggest trade, and we're gonna see every single team's offer for those 3 players right now. Very cheap players, so we're actually gonna have to pick up some players with more value, but let's see what other teams will give us for these 3 players. So MLB ready, I'm not gonna do all. Obviously I want MLB ready players for right now. So right now the Red Sox are willing to give us Rafael Devers, Jackie Bradley Jr., and Heath Hembree. Yankees, Luis Severino. Rays, Willie Adames and Ryan Yarbrough. Vlad Guerrero Jr. The Blue Jays are actually willing to give up Vlad Guerrero Jr. at a 74 overall. Only still age 19 for them. Tim Anderson, I don't really like what White Sox are giving us. Shane Bieber, Tyler Naquin from the Indians. Tigers are willing to give up 281 overall players. Michael Fulmer and Joe Jimenez and Bobby Wilson. Kansas City Royals would let go Brett Phillips. So Brett Phillips may be moving again in 2019. Raul Mondesi, only 22, with the Royals. I actually kind of want some veterans. The Angels are actually willing to give us Shohei Ohtani and Cam Bedrosian. So this roster actually has Shohei Ohtani at right field. So I kind of like that. It's pretty cool. Sean Manaea and Blake Trinan, both an A potential. 83 and 90 overall. This could be a potentially great trade for us coming from Oakland Athletics. Rangers are willing to give up Joey Gallo, Delino DeShields, and Matt Bush. That is actually a pretty saucy trade right there as well. Hector Rondon and Garrett Cole from the Stros. Swanson, Foltynewicz. So what else? Anthony Rendon at 89 overall. Wilmer Defoe. Trevor Gott from Nationals. Noah Syndergaard. So we're actually, there's a lot of good deals that we could get out of these three players. Brewers not giving up much. Hector Rondon, Garrett Cole is also another pretty good trade here too. So do we go pitching? I think we're gonna go pitching on this one. The Garrett Cole and Hector Rondon is sounding pretty saucy because we still can look into the free agency to make this team a little bit better and try to get some of those players. Guys, I think I'm gonna go with the Athletics suggested trade. I'm gonna give them this offer right now. I think this trade is very, very good. Let me know if we made the right choice. Obviously, we're gonna see after this video when we sim everything after one season. We're gonna offer this trade right now. Sounds good, like a deal to us. Sounds like a deal to us. We'll accept the trade. So, with that done, let's see what that does to our lineup. So now the pitching rotation is going to look like this. Sean Manaea is going to be at the top. And then we also got Blake Trinan. They actually got worse coming over here and pitching for us. Blake Trinan, Michael Givens, both coming out of the bullpen. So that's going to be a pretty good tandem then. But everyone else is kind of bad. And what we're going to do now is check out the free agents. Some of the top free agents in 2019, Bryce Harper, Manny Machado, Sean Doolittle. We all know that. So we're going to look at them right now. 92 overall, Bryce Harper. And then we got 91, Machado. Adam Ottavino could be a target as well. We do need a catcher. We got rid of a catcher. We could actually go for Yasmani Grandal. Well, let's look at all the starting pitching right now. Dallas Keuchel, Gio Gonzalez, Wade Miley. The top two guys at catcher right now is Jonathan Lucroy, Yasmani Grandal. First base, we don't really need a first baseman right now. Not much really, except Mark Reynolds. But we got Mark Trumbull. We got a different Mark. Second base, Brian Dozier. We have Jonathan Villar. We don't really need to go after a second baseman. Third base definitely does need an overall change as well. And these top four guys right now would be an upgrade to Renato Nunez or Rio Ruiz. Manny Machado, obviously, we have a shortstop at 59 overall. That is terrible. Trey Mancini, I mean, he'll probably grow here. Center field, outfield is lacking because we do have Adam Jones in the free agency. Actually, I think Adam Jones resigned, right? I think he did. I'm not very sure. Let me know. Right field, obviously the top guy is Bryce Harper, but even Nick Markakis, Avisail Garcia could be also a boost over at right field. But the top guy we're going to try to go for, obviously, is Bryce Harper. He is a game changer. Let's actually look at what we can do right now and what we can offer him. I think Bryce Harper is looking for a 6-year contract. 5 years? Okay, 5 years. His interest is very high right now. First offer we're going to give him here is way more than what he's asking. $66 million salary, 5 years at $13.2 million per year. Let's see what that does. And he says he'll sign that contract. When do I hit the field? Okay, so we do get Bryce Harper out of that. I think what we're going to do here is actually go after a catcher. Grandal or Jonathan Lucroy. I think we're actually going to go for Yasmani Grandal on this one. 84 overall. We'll give him, let's see, he's interested in a long contract, I think. So we do get Yasmani Grandal here, guys. We still have 9 players that can be moved up into the 40-man roster and into the active players. Shortstop, we are really lacking at shortstop. Center field, we're lacking. But the outfield right now is Bryce Harper, Cedric Mullins, and Trey Mancini. So pretty good right there so far. There's still a lot more in the free agency. Free agency is really easy right now. I don't know if the offer's too good or not, but I mean, it's super easy to get these free agent players right now. I'm not really sure how this whole like franchise things work, so let me know in the comment section below if I'm doing everything right. Then I guess the next thing we gotta do here is go after Manny Machado. That actually brings us, yeah, I think we're about to find out right here, because look at that, we're at negative cash flow right now. So yeah, this is not gonna work out for us. Let's see what actually it says if we were to go negative cash flow. Yeah, your roster's currently okay. We actually gotta release some dudes here. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna show you guys. So after getting Manny Machado, we cannot afford, okay, it does stop you, okay? You cannot go below your team budget. You cannot afford to offer this contract that's at this time. You can use to purchase stubs. We're not gonna do that, guys. So I think we got everyone that we need on the team. And I think it's gonna be a pretty good one. We got Bryce Harper and Manny Machado, the top 2 free agents of 2019. And let's see what happens when we go on to the next day. Alright guys, so everything looks good. We got Jonathan VR leading off, Jace Peterson, Bryce Harper, Manny Machado at the 3 and 4 spot, Yasmani Grandal, Mark Trumbo, Trey Mancini, and Renato Nunez at third base. Third base needed some help. Maybe we could do a trade or something. But right now, you know, we got 2 stars on the team. 2 superstars on team. We're looking pretty good here. And we got Cedric Mullins at center field. The pitching rotation, Sean Manae got his overall back to an 81, so he's at an 81 overall. Dylan Bundy, Alex Cobb, Andrew Kashler, and Jimmy Yacobanis. Let me know if I'm saying that right. And of course, we got Michael Givens and Blake Trinan in the bullpen. That is a huge bullpen right now, but let's see. Let's go through the spring training here, guys, and see what happens. So guys, going back into the free agency before we start the season here, we do have some extra budget cash that freed up, and we can make some pretty good improvements here. I was thinking about getting Mike Moustakas for Renato Nunez at 71 overall. Well, not for him, but we could also get AJ Pollock or even another more pitching staff players like Dallas Keuchel, Gio Gonzalez, just to beef up that pitching spot or that MLB or that pitching rotation. Let's see what we can actually get for Dallas Keuchel, guys. So our cash flow is at 543,000 right now and 732,000 max offer. Dallas Keuchel's really not interested right now because we're not a contending team, so we have to give him a pretty good offer here. So we're gonna try 20 million at 5 years, 4 mil a year, and let's see what he does. All right, we gotta clear out some players actually, and there we go. He does accept that offer. Let's go ahead and do, I think I want one more move. We're gonna make one more move here, and I think it will be Mike Moustakas. 5 years he wants for his contract. That might be all that we can get here. Mike Moustakas is finally going to get paid. Remember last year, he got offered and turned that offer down, and he remained with the Royals at a lower cost, I believe, and then the Brewers ended up trading for Mike Moustakas. But let's see what he does here with us for the Orioles this time around. Alright guys, so here you go. This is your 2019, technically 2019, but 2018 the show Orioles lineup. Jonathan VR, AJ Pollock, Bryce Harper, Manny Machado, Mike Moustakas, Yasmani Grandal. I don't know how we did it with the budget, but we were able to get Bryce Harper and Manny Machado along with AJ Pollock, Moustakas, Grandal, and also a couple pitchers, Dallas Keuchel, Sean Manae, and Blake Trinan. So we're gonna just let Jesus take the wheel and see what we can do in 2019. We're gonna go month to month right now, so at the end of April, and we'll see what happens, guys. Let's cut into the fast forward. Here we go. So guys, after April right now, it's not looking good. 13 to 17 losses. 13 wins and 17 losses. That's not good, guys. That is not good. So guys, after 1 month, it is not looking good whatsoever. We were able to pick up Adam Ottavino. Still was not picked up from the free agency. We were able to free up some more money, get Adam Ottavino on the team, and beef up that bullpen even more. Bryce Harper is down 2 overall points. I think actually he was at 92, so 3 overall points. And I think that came from like the coaches and whatnot, and the training. So a lot of this stuff here I had to change to auto because as soon as I signed them, they were at not training. So that is up there. So hopefully his overall will come back around, and we'll skip all the way now into the All-Star game over here against Texas and see what happens, guys. Here we go. So guys, at the All-Star game, the Baltimore Orioles are 46-52. That's one win shy of last year's total, so we've definitely turned this team around. But let's actually look at everything that's going on with the team. I haven't looked since April. So yeah, like last time we looked, Bryce Harper was an 89 overall, so the team is getting better. Blake Trinan at a 94, the best overall player on the team. Bryce Harper back to a 92, Manny Machado at a 91. Moustakas, I think, was an 83 before, but he's an 84 now. AJ Pollock is up also, so the team is looking good. It's just not turning around for wins right now, and I don't know why that is. So the standings right now in the East, Red Sox are at top with 67-31. This is a very, very hard division here, guys. We're 10 games behind the Yankees, probably for that wild card spot. So, but there are still a lot of games left. Half of the season is left, so we're actually 7.5 games back for the wild card, and hopefully we can turn it around here in the second. The league leaders, do we have any league leaders on the team? So for batting average, the league leader right now is Francisco Lindor. We don't have anyone on our team. Manny Machado with 27 doubles. Mike Moustakas with 22 home runs lead the team. Behind him is Bryce Harper at 21. Machado with RBI, so Machado was a very good pickup. Jonathan VR with the runs at 60. Stolen bases, Jonathan VR with 27. Base on balls, he has Monty Grandal with 61. 12 wins for Sean Manai. And then Chris Sale at 16 for Boston Red Sox. So Red Sox are still a very good team. But obviously this is a 2018 stuff. But this roster is technically a 2019 roster. Well guys, I guess there's nothing else to do but to see the rest of this season. Hopefully at least get one playoff spot and see how this team does. Here we go. Wish us luck. And let me know what you think of the lineup. Do you think in real life would this lineup be a very good lineup in the MLB? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's finish this video out with a bang. Alright guys, we have just made a very, very bold trade here just to try and make this team better down the stretch. So we have released actually Mark Trumbo, sent down Miguel Castro, and we have picked up Josh Hader, Ben Gamel, and Jesus Aguilar, which is he's an 85 overall right now from the Brewers, and they will be getting Yusniel Diaz, Grayson Rodriguez, and Blake Trinan. Blake Trinan was basically the top guy on our team, but I think picking up Josh Hader and also boosting first base and possibly our outfield with Ben Gamel and Jesus Aguilar, and we'll see what that does to our team. So Ben Gamel does actually take out Trey Mancini, so we'll see guys. We'll see if we've made the final right moves to finish the season strong and get into the playoffs and turn around a team at the bottom of the league last year. So guys, this ends the season. The Orioles have finished the season at 85-77, but unfortunately this was not good enough to make the postseason. But we did turn around a 47-win team to an 85-win team. So maybe next year this would be a better team, but we're not gonna know. This is only 1 year to try and make them contenders, and I think we did just that, guys. I think we definitely made the Baltimore Orioles a much better team and turned them into contenders. A couple more pieces to change everything around, but I think we did it, guys. I think we did a good job. If I were to be fired as manager this season, I think this team has a very good and bright future, guys. So let's finish out the league and see what happened and where everyone is. Bryce Harper ended the season at 93 overall, so he got better. He finished the season at 42 home runs, 98 RBIs, 10 stolen bases with an average of 274. If he does have this in real life, I think he would be a good pickup for anyone in the league at 274 average and 42 home runs. Adam Ottavino finished at a 92 overall with 44 strikeouts, a 2.63 ERA, and a 1.3 whip. That whip probably should be a little bit lower for Adam Ottavino, but that is okay. Manny Machado actually had a down season at 257 average, 27 home runs. So was he worth it? maybe not. 101 RBI, still pretty good. Josh Hader. Ooh, Josh Hader's whip is actually at a 1.71 and 5.92 ERA, so that trade was not very good for us. Givens was very, very good. 1.19 whip, 3.25 ERA, I guess pretty average actually. Dallas Keuchel, 107 whip, 3.34 ERA, 10.10 win-loss. Look at this, AJ Pollock, 3.19 average with 30 home runs and 75 RBIs. Jonathan VR being Jonathan VR. He gets those stolen bases, but the average is pretty bad there. Sean Manaea with a 3.19 ERA and 1.16 whip. Very, very good season for him at 17-7. Grandal had actually a pretty decent season as well with 24 home runs. Aguilar, 38 home runs. This was a great pickup right here. 38 home runs, 313 average with 114 RBIs, guys. So, very, very good. Moustakas, 35 home runs. And the rest of the team, let's see how Ben Gamel did. Okay, Ben Gamel was actually really good. So, we actually have Ben Gamel for 2019 seasons for Milwaukee Brewers. I'm a Milwaukee Brewers fan, so I'm happy to see this happening for him. 329 average, 11 home runs, 47 RBIs. So, that was very good, guys. Awards. Let's see who won some awards here. Did anyone on our team win any awards? Cy Young, batting title. Zach Britton, reliever of the award. That was 2016 though. Dallas Keuchel got Gold Glove at pitcher, so that's very good. Yasmani Grandal actually got a Gold Glove for catcher. AJ Pollock at center field. All right. Aguilar at first base. I like seeing that. Silver Slugger at first base. So that's very good. Bryce Harper, Silver Slugger. And your most valuable player is Chris Sale and Rhys Hoskins. Cy Young, Aaron Nola, and Chris Sale as well. So there you guys have it. Let's see what our standings was. Yeah, very hard to get into that. Did we even make it to the wild card here? American League wild card, we were 3 games back from the Astros. And that was very close. Very, very good teams, guys. But I think we did a good job. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this. If you guys want me to do a different team, let me know as well. If I did a good job, let me know. And if I need to fix other things, let me know as well, guys. This was my very first full franchise video. Let me know how I did in the comments. Leave likes, leave subs, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.